Previously on Tales of Berseria.
With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominate, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory!
But you're the one who murdered.
Fool, they'll see us.
You're the one who killed Laphicet.
What?
The Shepherd Artorias. That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No, I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorias. Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No one's stopping you.
Goodbye. Farewell! May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented!
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Eifried has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
That growl just made me hungry. Now I want to eat.
My stomach made a weird noise.
That's another sign that you're alive.
The exorcists sure were out in full force to see the shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
Then I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah, he was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary. And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorias' side. Because now I want to take Artorias down too.
So here's a thought. Velvet has that demon hand in her left arm, right? And Artorias, oh my gosh, that's the comb Laphicet gave her. Okay, so Artorias, his right arm is wounded. So I'm thinking, what if his arm, like his right arm, is also a demon arm, and her left arm is the other half of the demon arm? Because we saw that sacrifice happen with the 2 like stone things 3 years ago with her little brother, and that's how she got her arm. And that same sacrifice happened 7 years prior to that one, and that's how Artorias might have gotten his wounded arm or his demon arm. That's what I think. That's what I think.
It's a history book titled The Rise and Fall of Midgand. About 800 years ago, our continent was conquered by a military force from another continent. Few records exist of the following 500 years. A period known as the Era of Darkness, or the Dark Period. Then 300 years ago, a great hero named Claudin Asgard reunited the kingdom, bringing an end to the Dark Period.
Claudin, huh? Where have I heard that name before?
All right, that's enough for today.
Thanks for teaching me, Arthur. Your techniques are so amazing. Where did you learn them?
They came from my own master, a man named Claudin. He developed them himself.
Wow, they're so graceful. I wish I could move like that.
I've taught you the forms, but for some reason your execution deviates from the ideal.
Well, my body just kinda moves on its own.
You're a handful, Velvet. But I will say you do resemble Claudin some. He was a strange person himself. He always wore this peculiar cape, for instance.
Cape, you say?
Deep down, Claudin was strong like fire, vivacious like water, steadfast like earth, and free like wind. I can't help but admire him to this day.
Wow, I'd love to meet him.
Sadly, that's impossible.
Is he dead?
Yes, he is. He died to protect me. That's why I...
No way. The events recounted in this book happened 300 years ago. It can't be the same Claudin.
Velvet, are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't mind me.
King Claudin was quite strong, wasn't he?
He was more than just that. He's the most well-loved and trusted king in our history. Or so the book claims.
To this day, all of Midgand's rulers claim to be direct descendants of King Claudin Asgard. Knowing that, there might be meaning behind them bestowing Artorias with the grandiose title of Shepherd. I could see it as an attempt to recreate the same glory enjoyed by the Hero King who ended the Dark Period.
If that's true, it's a childish ploy. The world's not so easily changed.
I wouldn't be so sure. What matters is that the title inspires hope in the people, who in turn give him their support. Then, as their shepherd, he can guide his flock in any direction he pleases.
If Artorias knowingly accepted that title, we can be sure he's fully committed to his cause.
Oh, he's certainly committed. I've seen just how far he's willing to go.
I wonder if Claudin was in the other Tales games. So I think Claudin did teach Artorias, and that it was 300 years ago, and because Artorias is a demon, like my previous theory that I stated with his demon arm, I think Artorias is mad old. I think he's like 300 something years old. I think so. Okay, let's go this way. Ooh. Oh, more dialogue. Of course, tempering the powder. What are you leaning on? Oh, he's not leaning on anything. Exalted Empyrean, please grant me salvation. Please save my family and watch over our land. If you grant the salvation, I vow to donate 10,000 gold each month to your causes. I'm sure that the great Empyrean will answer your prayers. As for donations, please speak to me later. You're trying to pocket that, aren't you? Aren't you? I see what you're up to.
That is one impressive cathedral. It fits the capital.
Yes. It's incredible.
Ooh.
It's as I heard. It wasn't built using Moloch arts, but the latest architectural engineering techniques. Look at those arches, the mathematical logic, the structural ornamentation. This is an architectural marvel.
So, is that Empyrean in there?
I highly doubt it. Empyrean worship has become mostly symbolic over the years. This cathedral wasn't built as a place of worship. It's commemorative, to celebrate the continent's unification.
In other words, a show of power.
That explains why they spared no expense.
It's too early to be impressed. This is just the entrance, and it's unfinished. They're constructing a colossal temple inside here. They say it'll take centuries to complete.
Centuries? That's insane. How could they think that's a good idea?
Your guess is as good as mine. I suppose that sometimes, humans just have a need to push their limits.
Yeah, seriously.
The Reaper and a demon are shaking their heads at this overwrought monstrosity. Intrinsic worth, 0.
I wonder what it'll look like when it's finished.
I like the detailing they have here. Like, look at that. The light, as if there's light shining through the windows. And then when the place has a lot of light, you can always see the dust floating around. And that's what you can see. Like tiny specks of dust. It's very cool. Very cool details. I like it. The Grand High Priest is the head of the church and several high priests serve under him. The Grand High Priest retired after transferring his authority to Lord Artorius at the Abbey. Hey Aki! I'm looking. Ooh. How was your class? Did you end class yet? What time is it? Hey, how was your class? But that means he runs a church while the high priests are in charge of church services. I see. I always thought the Abbey was a branch of the church, but I guess that's not the case.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Repent? Are you talking to me?
Yes, when I look at your vestments around your chest, your hips, I can tell your sins are many and deep.
Say that again. Exactly what were you staring at?
Well, mankind is rife with sin, and I am no different. You must acknowledge your misdeeds and confess them to the great Empyreans. By confronting your sinful urges, you will be empowered to resist them.
Is that so? You're saying I just need to confess all the bad things I've done?
Yes, confess your darkest sins, my child, assured that none is beyond the forgiveness of the Empyreans.
Empyreans, hear my confession. When I was in prison, I instigated a riot and used it to break myself out.
Huh?
Then I set fire to some warehouses in town and stole a ship to make my getaway. Then I teamed up with some pirates to destroy a military fortress. I killed anyone who got in my way.
What?
What do you think, Father? Will the Empyreans forgive me?
I think you should turn yourself into the Abbey and let them help you repent.
That's convenient. I'm already planning on going to the Abbey. You see, I'm going to kill their boss, Artorius.
I need an exorcist over here! Quick! Somebody! Anybody!
That's about how I figured it'd go.
This guy. It's like, oh no, she's the real deal. Bleh, me, alright. Okay. Creep. I know, he's such a creep. He was totally looking up Velvet's assets. Help! Exorcists! Help me! Now he's just sad. Okay, some dialogue here. Ugh, praying is so boring. I want to go home. Me too, girl. Me too. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Let's move on. I'm so tempted to like just press the prompt for roll, like in Dark Souls. Roll to victory. Let's go to the tavern. A lot of just walking around today. I'm literally prancing around everywhere. Okay, now I can eat here.
What'll it be?
Some food for the boy.
Mabo curry is our specialty. It takes a week to stew properly.
Mabo curry.
Some of that, then. Say, do you know a man named Baskerville? I heard we might find him here.
That old man? A scoundrel and criminal who went against the rules of the Abbey. They executed him long ago.
Oh.
Ew.
Velvet, this Mabo curry is amazing.
Can't taste a thing.
You get along so well. Is he your brother?
No.
No, he wouldn't be, would he? After all, your brother was murdered before your eyes.
Who are you, lady?
How do you know that?
The shadows watch those who flinch from the light.
Oh, she's part of the Shadow
So
Clan.
the guild is still active, even after Baskerville's arrest.
That's right.
His rosy cheeks.
Just like how Ifreed's crew continues their piracy, even without their captain.
So you're the contact?
Are you Baskerville?
What may I help you with?
I want to know what Artorias is planning.
Information such as that? It won't come cheap. I have here a list of jobs, not one remotely legal. Take care of all of them, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Wait, how come nobody said anything about her knowing? Like, Shadow Clan lady said, your brother was killed in front of you. That couldn't be your brother. But nobody in her party is saying anything about that. Like, they just found new information. Unless they already know her brother was killed in front of her. I'm pretty sure they don't know that. Ooh, mango curry. Like mapo tofu and curry together. I want some. I know. I want some too. I'm so hungry. Oh, God. Is he eternally blushing? Yeah, I put it on him. I want him to look as ridiculous as possible. That's why Laphicet number 2 has a 10-gallon hat, and Rokuro has a pirate eye patch. Take on which request? Foil an ambush. Stop an ambush aimed at the Royal Medical Society on the Danan Highway. Yes. Yes.
Take this with you as documentation. It's fake, but it's a good fake. It'll hold up to inspection.
It's registered to Mogulu's menagerie.
Nice.
Oh? Was that not the name you gave to the guard at the gate?
Exactly. Stay with
I
the
can
goof.
see you're a group to be reckoned with.
Report back here once you're finished. However, be aware that should you fail...
Then this conversation never took place. Got it. I'll cause you no trouble.
I appreciate your understanding. You're welcome to stay the night, free of charge. Forget about work until the morning comes.
Sure.
Right. You're missing Captain Ifreed. The captain has done much toward our viability. I promise that I'll share anything I hear about him for no charge.
No charge. You told me to do side quests.
Thanks. All we know is there was a pendulum on the ground at the last place he was seen. And that Legate Melchior is connected to the captain's disappearance. How? We don't know.
Sounds like you've got problems of your own. Do you really have time to take on ours as well?
I could ask you why you've tied yourself up with Velvet.
Me? I've got a debt to repay. Without her, there's no way I'd have ever found my blade again.
A demon repaying a debt? Ridiculous.
As ridiculous as a pirate Moloch, you think? No matter how you look at it, there's nothing reasonable about our rogue existence. And in this brave new world governed by reason, a rogue can either rage and become a monster like me,
or band together with others. Like a ship full of pirates, perhaps.
Exactly. I admire Velvet's courage, squaring off against the whole world on her own. Few can accomplish that. It takes strength. Real strength. And I'm curious where it comes from.
So you're doing it for yourself after all?
Is that so wrong?
No. I'm the same. I need allies on my side, with the strength and courage to combat this so-called order imposed by the Abbey. But anyone who's willing to put up with the creed folly of Ifrid's pirates has to be an even bigger fool than we are. So I'm like you. I want to know how deep her foolishness goes.
She'd kill you if she heard that, you know.
It's a compliment. Fools that big aren't born every day.
Aha. And I imagine your dear Captain Ifrid's much the same.
Aye. That man flies his full flag proudly.
I thought there was no more in that sake jar thingy.
The shepherd Artorias, He's got the populace eating from the palm of his hand. I wonder... Just how deeply will the fangs of our would-be tragic heroine scar this broken world of ours? I've got a traitor to find, but in the meantime, this should be a good show.
Got travel permit, gain new recipe. I can't take them seriously anymore. I know. It's so funny. Okay, skip.
A kind face for such a hard woman.
She knew about me and our cover. She's got ears everywhere.
And that's not all. She called the papers fake, but they're not.
So she's got spies working on the inside, too.
I heard that her predecessor, Baskerville, was a monument against authority. But to think he was executed.
They've lost their leader, but remain unconquered. Not an organization to trifle with.
That's how they have to be to take on the Abbey. We'd better succeed on our missions, and not just to get the information we need.
Yeah. Besides, I'd like to get another of those drinks, too.
You're a man of taste. That place always has the best.
You'd better work hard too, if you want more Mabo curry.
I will.
I think she is Baskerville, and that whoever they killed was a scapegoat. Okay, this room really looks like a warehouse. They put me in their closet. There's people here now. Dealing with the customers here is harder than any job Bloodwings will throw at you. Care to see for yourself? Ooh, serving game rules. This is a game where you try to bring the right orders to the customers. Customers who are waiting to have their orders taken will have speech balloons over their heads. Start by taking their orders. If you pick up the wrong order, you can get rid of it by pressing X or Y. Lastly, take the right orders to the right customers. Each time you do so, it will count as a successful order. If you bring a customer the wrong order, make them wait too long. So this is like, what is that cooking game? Okay. Okay. Let's try it. Lofty set. Oh my god, precious boy. Oh my god, he's wearing his hat. I want some fruitcake. Risotto. This looks cute. You want more fruitcake? Risotto. I want some pudding. Ma'am? Ma'am? Mild to curry. Sir? Pudding. I like your tastes. I prefer the pudding too. This is the third round. Savory egg custard. Oh, that sounds delicious. Pudding. Ma'am? Marble curry, you got it. Savory egg custard. I want some egg custard. Fruitcake, you? Mild curry? $300 coins. I got 300 coins. You're so innocent. You're so earnest and innocent, Errands. Keep this up, and I think find yourself your own fan club. Put this uniform on and keep at it. Here's a nice bow tie to go with your uniform. Remember, looking professional is half the job. Good work. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh, wait. Let me do this.
Take a look at this.
Oh. Oh, nice. Yeah, let's
Scout
explore it
ship
again.
setting sail.
Because we need one more thing. We're missing one thing. Okay, fashion. Oh my goodness, how cute! Oh my god, precious boy! Precious boy! He looks so cute. Let's go back with this though. I still like that. Can he wear it? No. Where? Why is that bow tie over there? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. You know how like this people go crazy for this stuff, right? With the glasses. Called Megane-kun or something. People will go crazy for this shit. Okay, but I want to keep him and just rosy cheeks. Fine drink, fine food, free talk with fine friends. This is what a tavern should be. A man needs a place like this in his life. That's nice. This is the Bloodwing Butterflies bar. That's a lot of bees. How you go about it is up to you. Once you finish the job, come back and report to me. I run a tavern for a living. It's hard enough providing a pleasant place for people to drink. But the Abbey doesn't care for this sort of establishment, and they're putting pressure on me. So I use what methods I can to push back. It's all part and parcel of being in business. I'm glad I did that minigame then, because I got that outfit.
So, somebody means to ambush the Royal Medical Society on the Danan Highway.
The Royal Medical Society is a group of doctors that travel around healing the sick.
They're funded by donations given by ordinary folk.
Why would anyone attack them?
Don't ask me. Some people are just twisted.
And why would an underworld group defend them?
Who knows? Something to do with the attackers, perhaps?
Him. Okay, I don't think I need to speak to anyone. Oh, no, I do. Daddy, can we have a dog? I'm not sure. Your mother wouldn't like it. But, alright, I'll get you a dog to watch over you like a knight. Hooray, I'll take it for walks every day. A dog is a man's best friend. If you're attacked by demons, a cat will run away, but a dog will stand and defend its master. I think everyone should have a guard dog. Oh my god, these dogs are precious. They are precious. Any other additional dialogue? Here's one. Should I keep enhancing the weapon I'm using now, or just buy a new one? Weapon enhancement is so tricky. It's tricky, but if you do it right, you'll end up with a weapon that can hurt demons, exorcist or no. It's worth the worry, I promise you. That's true. I've only enhanced mine once. And that was in the tutorial. Watching over goods in the alleyway, that's what my life has come to. Oh, if only I could have been an exorcist. As if. Then you'll have to risk your neck fighting demons every day. Thanks, but no thanks. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. Is this stuff refilled? No. Not this time. The dialogue over here. Oh my, what a wonderful face. Yeah.
That ceremony was simply fantastic. Lord Artorias' speech was brilliant, of course, but Prince Percival was really something too. He raises up Artorias to help the country and its people, then willingly steps down. Now that's what I call a king.
You think so? Well, to me, he just looks like a wimp.
He may look that way, but he has a great inner strength. He's excelled as a scholar and a leader since he was young. His only hobby is falconry, but sadly, I hear he hasn't had the time for it lately.
You seem like a big supporter of his.
Well, he's got 2 younger brothers, but just between you and me, they're dolts. Worse, they hang with a bad crowd. If anything were to happen to Prince Percival, the future of Midgand would be bleak.
I see. So everyone's hopes are riding on him then.
Which means Midgand's vulnerable without him.
The king has entrusted Lord Artorias with the royal villa to use as a home for the abbey. The royal family's faith has united the entire land. I suppose we had need faith in something after the horrors we faced following the opening. That's true. People need hope after that kind of thing. We call this world desolation. Demon bite and famine have been rampant here. Lord Artorias is with us now. Under his guidance, we can change this desolate land into a paradise of hope and reason. Okay, let's save and then move on.
Greetings, Magilou's menagerie. You've come to exactly the right place.
You must be a Bloodwing. What do you want?
You already know about the Code Red demons, right?
The really strong demons the Abbey wants gone? Yeah.
Would you ever consider hunting them down for us? We'll reward you properly.
Sure.
Reward? Why pay us when the Abbey would do it for free?
It's complicated. The Abbey is calculating in their deployments, especially where Code Red demons are concerned.
I get it. They'll only act if they determine the demon would cause more harm than the losses they'd incur in battling it. That does seem logical.
But sometimes people have lost a loved one to such a demon. Or sometimes they have a connection to the person the demon used to be. Wherever there's a Code Red demon, you can bet there are people willing to pay good money to have it killed.
And let me guess, that's where the Bloodwings come in.
Exactly. There are Bloodwings all throughout Midgand who have information on these Code Red demons. If you defeat a demon and report back to my comrades, they'll make sure you're well compensated.
All right, I understand. But I won't make any promises.
That's fine. No sense in drawing up a contract when the hunter probably won't survive anyway. If you get results, let us know. We'll hold up our end. That being said, I'd feel guilty if I didn't help out at least a little, so... Here, take this.
Those Bloodwings are definitely a rough crowd.
To be fair, things are never that straightforward when you're dealing with demons.
All that matters is that there's something in it for us if we hunt those Code Red demons. The only thing better than fighting formidable foes is getting paid for it.
Just remember that these Code Red demons are tough enough to make the Abbey shiver. We'd be wise not to underestimate them.
We should talk to those Bloodwings before considering any of the marks. They might have information that will help us prepare.
Yeah, and we better remember to upgrade our equipment.
Right.
You can use an enough bottle by pressing left trigger while you're in a town or field. Using an enough bottle will teleport you directly to specified locations.
Hey, Laphicet.
What is it, Rokuro?
Mabo curry.
Huh?
You're an interesting one. You like Mabo curry that much, huh?
It smells good. And it's creamy and kind of spicy. Eating it made me feel nice.
I'd say you love it then. Do all Malakim have such an appetite?
Each has their own tastes. Some eat a lot, some eat a little. Just like humans or demons.
What do you like, Aizen?
Drinks, I suppose.
What else?
Then Jack Daniels.
Pretty much just drinks.
Don't you like anything else?
Is it a problem if I don't?
No. I'm just wondering...
Don't get sassy with me,
For me,
boy.
it's drinks and candied sweet potatoes.
That's where you boil strips of sweet potato in oil and then coat them in sugar, right?
Yeah, I never get tired of them.
So you like to drink, but you've also got a sweet tooth?
Yeah. Is that so strange?
No.
Candied sweet potatoes. Sounds good.
Sounds freaking delicious.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just a sign that you're alive, remember?
Right.
I would love some candy sweet potatoes right now. In fact, I would love just about anything right now. I'm sure you're already aware, but if you screw up during a hunt and dive, you aren't responsible. Good luck! Okay. Alright. I didn't read the rest of this when they showed up. But that's okay. So, where is the ambush? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's go! Fight this one first.
Make it down!
How's this? Let's go! Smash them! Who wants this? Hold wide open! This is the Reaper's power.
That's all.
Hold up! This is the Reaper's power.
What's this?
Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! You're finished! Flash step! You're wide open!
Well then, let's move on.
I know you want cash. Yep, I want marble curry. Marble curry sounds... Just anything sounds so good right now. I'm freaking starving. I want them all, too! Ooh. Nope, go away. Nope. Nope, I just want this stuff. No. No. Ah, it's following me. It's following me. Uh-oh.
Hey! Get out of our way! That there! That's our food!
Deception!
Give it up! It's ours!
For three! Hold up! Hurricane! Hold step! For one! Too slow! No escape!
Run!
No escape! Let's go! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Yeah.
The Reaper's power! Hurricane! Eat it! Deception! You're wide
I do it too. Yeah.
Hurricane! See this? You're wide open!
So the attackers were demons. I guess that's why they needed us to stop the attack.
The doctors?
Looks like they ran off. It appears they were after this stuff.
Medicine with the cathedral seal.
That scarf, did that belong to the attackers?
Yeah, all three were wearing them. Does it mean something?
They were just demons. Aggressive ones who attack the innocent.
Maybe they just wanted to be fashionable. Thief fashion. You know?
The job is done. Time to leave.
Okay. Whatever you say. Let's go do the other one. Ooh. Let's do find the missing person next. Let's get this guy. There's only one guy.
I'll end this quickly.
Eat it! See this? Let's go! No escape! Hurricane, go! Hurricane! See this? See this? Hurricane! Deception! Hold stuff! Hurricane! Hold stuff! See this?
Take it!
You're wide open!
Another victory.
Oh, they're gone.
By the way, those folks we just passed were talking about us.
What were they saying?
They were warning each other to be careful, talking about the demons that burned down Helives and destroyed the Seagate Fortress being near the capital.
Considering how bold we've been, everyone's still fairly calm about it.
We'll be famous soon enough once we kill the world's savior.
Sounds like that could get fun.
Fun? Why?
The people trying to capture us will put prices on our heads and put up wanted posters everywhere. Depending on who draws the likenesses, each portrait can look completely different. You know what I'm talking about, right, Eisen?
Aye. I've seen dozens of pictures of myself. Some make me a monster, others make me a handsome youth. It's fascinating, really.
I hope I get a poster soon.
Then do your best to really stir things up.
Right. I'll stir everything up good.
This is One Piece. Someone's gonna end up having a poster like Sanji. I know it.
Well, we've learned one thing coming to the capital. The Abbey and Shepherd Artorias have expanded their power immensely.
They might as well be the Empire now. They have the undying support of the populace.
The Shepherd, savior of humanity.
Him.
I wonder what he meant by the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat.
That's what they call the gods they worship in church, right? The Empyreans? He promised a lot in that speech. But can he really command such a power?
I have no idea. Not even we Malakim know of them beyond the stories and legends. He called Innominat the Fifth Empyrean. There should only be four, one ruling each element.
Is he talking about a new Empyrean?
Have you heard anything, Laphicet?
Sorry. I don't know anything about this.
It doesn't matter. We should be careful about taking his words at face value. The man is no saint. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his aims. But there's no way he could have a god at his beck and call.
Don't underestimate the Abbey.
Trust me, I'm not. That's why I'm using the Shadow Guild to help us hunt them down. And to make sure that I kill him.
So much treasures. I like that. I like that. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, this one's refilled. Yes. Oh, who are you? Looks like you've had some success. Here's your reward as promised. Oh. Oh, when did I do that? Oh yeah, I did do that. Yeah. Echidna? Unlocks... Excuse me. Unlocks intense battle difficulty in the options menu. Oh. Intense. Yawning wetlands. Or wetlands. Okay.
You're good at what you do. I'm impressed.
Find and bring back a soldier named Mendy who disappeared along Gallus Lake Road.
There's still more to do. I'm sure it'll be easy for you.
Oh, I wonder if I can do that quest too, the monster
A
quest.
scholar missing on the road to Gallus Lake.
Strange request.
If they know where he vanished, why don't they just look for him there?
Exactly. And what's so illegal about a missing persons case that you gotta go to the underworld?
I can think of a few possibilities, but our job isn't to ask questions.
You're right, girl. Let's go. Am I going the right way? The Nan Highway. Sanctuary. Where's... Oh, okay. That's the place I couldn't go to earlier. Alright, alright. Northeast. It leads all the way out to the Aldina Plains. So northeast. Northeast. This way. Right? Oh no, I can't go that way yet. Okay. Up further top.
You're fighting the Reaper. Eat it!
Ow!
Tremble! Hurricane! Deception! Hurricane! No escape! No escape!
Come on, really?
Easy. Easy. No! Oh, wrong way.
Hey, that noisy demon looks pretty strong. Think it might be one of those Code Red demons?
Doesn't matter to me. I'd rather not waste my time fighting it if I don't need to.
I don't see it as a waste of time. Look, the Abbey only has a handful of exorcists strong enough to take something like this down, right?
Probably. I'd say praetors like Lady Teresa and the legates could probably take it on.
And those guys are all your enemies, right?
I see where you're going with this. The Abbey is strong, both in its individual members and as an organization.
And if we're to close the gap between us and them, we need to fight strong opponents like this demon.
That's what I would do. But you're free to make your own decision.
All right. I'll concede the point.
But we should determine just how strong it is first. I don't want us to bite off more than we can chew.
That goes without saying. I'd rather not get myself killed due to inadequate preparation.
You don't have to worry that much. If you want to go fight, I'll help keep you safe myself. I promise.
I don't recall asking for your protection.
You don't need to.
Yoink. No, there was a treasure chest here.
Don't waste my time.
Eat it!
Too slow!
Make it Hurricane! Hold on! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Dark and light!
No escape! Hold up! The wide open! Who wants some next? You dead yet?
Is that all you got?
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
Huh. What'll it take?
Yay, they returned. Good job, guys.
Take a look at this.
Oh,
Great. Let's do this one Rangetsu style, guys.
Oh, I didn't get anything. Oh, I got tuna. Yeah, keep
Scout ship
exploring
setting.
until I get that last item. Where's the... I swear to God the treasure chest was right here. What? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. I see it now. I see it. God damn it, these ledges. Ah! There we go.
Here I come!
Yay, all four of them at once. Ow! That snake!
Black Step! Black Step! Who wants some next? Smash them!
Come on, really?
Awesome! I want to go back down. And fight that code red. I can do it. I know I can. Alright. Okay, let's do it. Hey there, mister. Can I get you from behind?
Are we ready for this?
Hurricane! Hurricane!
The size of that.
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Fire to the flesh! Sleep away!
Pummel! Will this? I'll stop you! I'm down! Hurricane! No escape!
Yeah!
Black Step! Hurricane! Deception!
Oh god, oh god. He was gonna hit me.
You won't get away! Let's go! Deception! No escape! Let's go! Hurricane! I'll stop you! Smash them! You won't get away! Black Step! Hurricane! Hurricane! Eat it!
Eat it! That's right. Eat it!
Form two!
I don't even think he's been able to attack.
They were nothing.
He didn't even have a chance to attack the poor gorilla. Oh my goodness. Oh man.
That thing was pretty strong.
No, it wasn't.
You just wanted something good to train on.
I'm not in it just for myself. If I get stronger, I'll be more helpful in your battles. This counts towards the repayment of my debt.
But you don't deny at least part of it was for yourself.
Of course not. Every true swordsman wants to train so they can improve themselves.
It might be a little late to ask, but what debt exactly are you repaying, Rokuro?
My sword is my life. When I was separated from it, Velvet told me where to find it. Also, she broke me free from a 500-year-long prison sentence.
You say that like it's an afterthought.
And that's why I can't fully trust you.
I don't follow. Us Rangetsu men are renowned for our sense of duty and commitment.
Actually, now that you mention it, Rangetsu's a pretty unusual last name.
I heard your family specializes in unconventional swords and fighting styles.
That's true. Our ancestor was a swordsman from way off in another country who came to this land a long time ago.
A foreign swordsman, huh? I guess that explains why your swords and techniques stand out so much.
He had quite a hard time getting by in this unusual land, until he was taken in by an aristocratic family. Ever since, the Rangetsu clan has accepted the rule of their benefactors and has served them in repayment of their debt.
Served them as bodyguards?
Bodyguards, assassins, spies, body doubles.
Whatever the order, your family will carry it through.
Always return that which you've borrowed, even if you must repay it with your life. That was our ancestors' creed. In truth, 4 of my 5 older brothers are dead. You have to admit, we take our sense of duty seriously.
Yeah.
All right, I get it. You and your family are all tied to your sense of honor.
That seems to be the case. We can count on him. As long as he's on our side, at least.
Oh, come on, that's not fair.
That's intense.